Today's lesson is on a website that has been around for a while, but they have updated it and made it awesome now. So I wanted to show this to you today. The name of this is Relative Finder, and as you can see in the browser, it's actually, see the last is byu.edu, so it's actually created through BYU. And I will have the link on the training so you can go directly to it. But again, the name is Relative Finder. And so what this does, here in bold, discover how you relate to the world. And so just how you're connected to like prophets and presidents and your friends. And what they want to do is just make family history more fun and accessible to the old and the young. So let me show you how this works. It's actually really fun and really sweet, really easy to use. You click the connect button right there. And what this will do is we'll take you to Family Search. And you will just log in, with your username and password and do the sign in. And this will just go through all of your Family Search family tree and find how you're connected to some of these famous people and all those that you want to see who you're connected to. So let's see, we're here at Relative Finder, and it says getting started. To get started, why don't you try finding some famous relatives? So what you do is you click this relatives page right here, and then you can, as you look down here, there's all these different groups: Book of Mormon witnesses, current apostles, declaration signers. So I'm going to click maybe the Book of Mormon witnesses and the current apostles and maybe the declaration signers. So you can click a few. You can come up here and click all of them if you want. And let's just click the show relatives and let me show you what it does. So this will show me that Thomas Jefferson is my relative, and my relationship is that I'm the 12th cousin 4 times removed. I'm glad someone did that. I didn't have to figure that out. And then this is a different path of how they got to it on Family Search. And this is our common ancestor, this John Talbot. And he was a declaration signer, President Jefferson. And so what I can do over here, see how it shows view? If I want to view the chart going back and showing how we're connected, then this is how you would do it. So here's this John Talbot up here, who is the common ancestor, and it's back in the 1400s. But if I come down here to the bottom, this shows Thomas Jefferson, and on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side is me, and shows my parents and grandparents. And it looks like it goes through my grandmother's side, my Betsy Register. You can kind of just follow these arrows and see which way they go. And so this kind of shows you who it goes through until you get up to the top to the common ancestors. And you can actually print this, or you can download this PDF if you would like. That might be something fun to show at a reunion or something like that. So that's the view chart. We're going to go on the back button. Hopefully get back to where we want. And then if you want to too, you can actually save this right here. Save result to CSV, which means it's a comma separated value. And what you can do is actually pull this up on Excel. So if you save this, let me show you. I just did the Book of Mormon witnesses, and this actually saves as an Excel file. So here's Hiram Smith, and it tells my relationship, 12th cousin, so many times removed, and common ancestor, and all of that. So anyway, you can do that. You can save it if you'd like, and put it into an Excel file or something else that'll read that format, that CSV format. All right, so that's that. So then let me go back to relatives, because now I want to show you how you can actually join other groups. We did this in our class today, and it was really fun. Our stake had a youth conference, and they had all the youth and anybody else that was there at the youth conference sign up as a group to see how we were related to each other. And this is right here, this Heather Ridge Orem Utah State group. But to get to those groups, let me show you there's this group over here up by relatives, and you can actually click find a group. So let me show you what we did in class. We actually typed in Heather Ridge, and then we did a search. Okay, and so here are different Heather Ridge groups. There's the Second Ward, the Stake, the Youth Conference. The one that I actually joined before, you know, I'm already in that group, so that doesn't come up here. But if you want to join a group, you would just click add if I was in the Heather Ridge Second Ward, and then I would need the password. So I would just need to get that from whoever had set that up so that I could go in. And I thought this would be really fun in your wards if you want to go ahead and try this and set up you know, this could be an activity. You can actually create a group. Let me show you that. So under group, see how there's find and then create. And then you would be able to come in and set up your ward and just make up a password, and then whoever you allow to join that, you would just give them that password, and then they could go in and see how they're related to each other. So let me go back. Well, let me show you a couple other things. This manage button is just how to manage your different groups. If I want to go ahead and like leave this group, the Heather Ridge Orem Utah State, I can click and just leave it. Let me go back to, I was just going to show you on the group one. So if I click this Heather Ridge Stake and just do show relatives, what was kind of fun about this, we were doing this class, as I said, and it was just fun to see that one of my good friends, Annalie Johnson, I'm 15th cousin twice removed, so we're pretty far from each other, and this was our common ancestor. But I think the fun thing is that you just see that you're all related, even if you're pretty far removed or pretty far, you are a cousin, and that we are all related. Last thing I was going to show you is just the settings button. This button right here is mainly to update your tree. This could probably change, let me change some things. So if you were to actually go ahead and change something on your tree and you want to come in and update it, you can just do that right there. So I hope you'll just try playing with this. It's a lot of fun, and let me know if you find maybe you'll be closer related to someone in your ward than you know, and I hope that you have a great day.